In this video, I'm rolling with Mike again. I have 2 other videos with Mike. He is probably about half my age. He was in the military overseas. And every time I see him, he's bigger and stronger. But he uses a lot of flowing style jiu-jitsu. So I have him. I have his ankle, which I like. That's the first thing he should break when trying to pass my guard. Here he folded my leg into like a leg drag position, and I kind of was a little bit compliant on it. I wanted to work my escapes a little bit. And like I said, I know he doesn't go crazy. So we could have a very productive round. Whereas if I'm going against someone that's very competitive, you know, it's like I don't want to let myself get in a bad position. So there, that was a great exchange. Good sweep. As you could see, he doesn't just bounce up and take off and create a lot of athletic scrambles. So it might not be the best to watch. It's not like watching the B team roll. But even those guys, look at the injuries some of them have had. All of them. Maybe Nicky Rod is invincible. But the injuries you don't have today, you'll have tomorrow. If you keep putting your body under that kind of stress when you get older, as it starts to deteriorate. All those injuries you ignored all those years come back to haunt you. So there I tried to go to mount. He put his legs up and I just gave up on it. Brought my leg right back. He's very good at inverting for a big opponent. There I was able to just control his leg and get to knee on belly. And now I'm in side control. I probably have his head control with my right arm. I could tell by the way I'm laying on him. Here I pulled up his arm. I was looking to attack the arm bar by peeling his elbow away from his body. I'm holding his leg down because he's very good at inverting, and if I let it go, he'll take my back. Now, not everyone's capable of this. But like I said, some people are more flexible than others. So again, I'm trying to set something up. Now, even though he goes easy, he won't go easy into a submission. So he might play a little easier with everything else, but when it comes to actually getting submitted, I think he goes to 100% strength. But that's common for anyone, especially lower belt. So there he has his guard back. I was looking to pass his legs while controlling his wrists, which is not impossible, but I wanted to see if I could float over his legs. So there I have his leg hooked. Takes away some of his mobility. I'm looking to turn him and spin so I can pass. And there I got my knee to his hip. And I'm back in the spider web, or near the spider web. So here he did a good reversal. He switched to an armbar of his own. Really excellent on his part. He keeps coming up with different stuff, and it comes from going easier. But I was able to hitchhike her out of it, but there was definitely a threat there. And then I dropped to the ankle lock, and he stepped over in the right direction. I kneed him in the face. But because I wasn't going crazy, it was a tolerable knee to the face, dare I say. It's really hot in New York today. Normally I don't notice it, but when it's over like 95 degrees, it's just, after a couple of rounds, it becomes a heat blanket. So there I got the tripod sweep. You've all seen it a million times. That's Yusuf and George rolling. So here again, I'm spinning to the far side arm, thinking armbar, and then he inverted. So now I'm just letting my weight sink onto him just to control him. Because he definitely, I think, outweighs me by 20 pounds of muscle. He's a competitor. I'm pretty sure he has won some things at blue belt, definitely at white belt. So there I went to knee on belly to the arm bar. That was really cool. Not the smoothest transition, but that's why we're here, to get better. So I'm looking to separate his arms. Now I'm thinking of the things that Super Dave taught at the end of the other video, and I'm trying to apply them. And as you could see, the wrist fighting was really well done on his part. And here, I wanted to get my leg behind his arm to get into like an omoplata position, but he brought his knee in, and then he thought that I let him pass, but I really didn't let him pass. I was being experimental, true, but I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm going to let him pass. But when he brought his knee in, it stopped my ability to bring my leg around. So you've seen me in this position before. I'm very relaxed. I'm already escaping slowly, incrementally. See, I did a big hip twist, and I was able to catch the sweep there, which is really smooth. That's one of the sweeps you go home and think about. Or forget about if you didn't record it. Sometimes when I come home and I look at the footage, I say, wow, I don't even remember doing that. Or I don't even remember so much of a roll with this guy or that guy. It really is an invaluable resource to record yourself. So there I was looking to step by his guard. I thought I had a definite armbar there, but he's so strong. And then when I broke his grip, he kind of popped up and my head went back and hit the mat. As you can see, I was stunned there for a minute. But I always try to continue unless I have an injury. So just, banging my head on the mat's not an injury. It's more of an inconvenience. There, the round ended. I told him to keep going. Because I like rolling with him. We could probably roll at this pace for 30 minutes. There I was getting the sweep, and he switched to the triangle, which was really slick. He doesn't have my head like down yet. Also, he's facing me directly with his hips. You could finish like this totally, but he should turn to his right side. So he should spin his body towards the Codella Academy sign, his torso, and he definitely would have finished that triangle. But instead, the round ended. I think it's been like 9 minutes or 10 minutes. But anyway, thank you for watching. That rash guard and those shorts are in the Xmartial link. You can pick those up, 10% off if you put in JITS over 50. Any purchase from Xmartial helps the channel through my link. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe.